Charbak doesn't have a good way to beat this guy up. Wait, dive gets him? Oh, but not this guy. Yeah, I guess we prefer if that guy gets absolutely murked on turn 1. Live goon, I sure hope it not. Never seen that guy boom. Never will. Oh, I'm not even showing you guys what's going on. Classic. I feel like Muck's like the usual thing here. Zaron afraid. And Sea King's not like super afraid. Pig's like a good backup. Probably afraid of the fire from this guy, while Flame Wheel doesn't actually do that much. Oh, is this a... Well, this is a sun fight, so they would get to be full flower gift form. That's kind of hype. Hello, Mr. Streamer Man. Moon Man, I'm halfway up into setting up Ko-fi because you bugged me. I don't want to say bugged. It's like set up, but I need to do the notifications. No more Twitch subs. They ain't taking any of my fucking money. Razorleaf hit both mons. Yeah, why don't I... Nah. I could just see... Oh, well, Cherum's 25. I don't know if I really want to have Cherum try putting in work. Yeah. That's where the shirtless stream fund will go. I think really just bring the bulky boys and we're chilling. This fight shouldn't be too painful. Coughing. I mean, do I level up? Okay, so let's actually think about shit, right? Let's actually think about shit. My name is Save as Untitled. How many Pokemon? We've got a decent amount of fights. It might, but I mean, that's already so many places. Oh, you hear about the attempted Trump shooter was a not a melee player, was a Smash player. They're an Ultimate player from SoCal. Which is crazy, bro. SoCal, baby. Hell yeah. Yeah, they were like a me brawler player or me gunner player. Some shit like that. So we already could have known there was a few screws loose. I mean, yeah, honestly. The pipeline makes sense. I mean, low-key, that's through the... I feel like through the Smash community was how I was like, maybe this government people, not very good. Not a big fan of the government. Okay. We actually do have a decent amount of Pokemon, right? Because we don't have to... That's not gonna do. Don't get your hopes up. This guy's not gonna evolve. What does Marrow evolve? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it sort of makes sense that like video game communities were kind of on the like outskirts of a lot of other communities. Shout out my girl Lovey. Yeah, it's like so it kind of makes sense that people who are also from other marginalized groups would attract or would kind of be back and forth, you feel. Lofadof. I could probably level this up to be a Zumaro. I don't see any problems with that. Brick Break at 25 is actually kind of fun too. Brick Break and Iron Tail. Iron Tail's not full AC. Dude, playing VGC Smash is why you want to bring back gatekeeping. Yeah, too many smelly players at your locals that you don't want to have to share that anymore. Because I feel like this is the kind of guy who... Could bring Irontail. This is the kind of guy who I want to... Why does the Azumarill sprite look like that? Why do you look a little funky? Yeah. Yeah. How does this sound? Yeah. I think that's a fair statement. I cannot like both things. It just, I feel like Smash, I mean, myself included, half the reason I had to leave the community is like, I was an underdeveloped, heavily drinking young adult who did not have the brain cells or the emotional maturity to undertake the power that was given to me from my standing in the community. Not to say there aren't people who handled their role as leader of the community very well, but it's a community of people who, again, like social outcasts and stuff. Like, there's not an overwhelming amount of well-adjusted people in the Smash community. I think that's fair to say. Multi-times I put watching this while wearing a headlamp. I understand playing Pokemon Silver and watching this, but headlamp? Tell me more. Can I bring Aaron in the bag? Smash and Splash 4 and make Lingering. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, that's part of the reason why there's all these fucking incidents at Smash events is because it's like a lot of underage drinking and people who like aren't normally around shit like that consuming and doing drugs, you feel me? This coughing maybe is a little concerning, but I guess I could use Grumpig for this. Or Mach. Yeah, I think between Azumarill and Mach we should be fine here. I was thinking who we bring in this last slot. Maybe like Luxio. Luxio's a good option because we really don't give a shit about their life. Send it to it. No. I understand. Also, we get Lopunny at... We have some potential for some good shit. If I can beat Gardenia. Oh, wait. You guys weren't seeing any of that anyways. But, yeah. This evolves at 28. They get a buff and a Spadef buff. Damn. Fast as hell. I see some merit in having EXP management. I think it is a skill, but it is kind of an annoying one. Because it's like midnight when I start streaming. Okay, that makes sense. But it's only 8:49. What are you talking about? I think I'd prefer hard caps, though. Also, hard caps, I think, make the game, the balancing a little bit easier. Because you know exactly how high the player can reach. I think hard caps are I'm a little bit more of a fan of. But yeah. Like, it's hard to... And also, the lack of hard caps, though, do often make these in-between fights easier, which I do like that aspect, that every fight isn't a fucking slog. But, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it does add a different layer. Like this, I imagine, well, if the fights were designed around it, maybe it'd still be hard. But this split with hard level caps would be so much easier. Like, if I could bump to 28, like, Mars is never a problem. This fight is never... I mean, this fight is never a problem. But, like, if I could bump to 28, this whole section is a joke. So we hit like a goddamn truck. For a second, I was like, let's just kill that guy. Let's just fucking own that dude. Mochi nut. I mean, I'm not like super afraid of everyone else who comes in on that side. We'll see. Going to Munchlax? Cool. Burn for Guts boost? They're playing on the same team? Who's going to come in? That's going to be across from Munchlax. So, any of these got fighting type moves? Guess not. Shuppet. I mean, I could kill the Numel. I think the Numel does give me a little pause for concern. Just with the rest of our team. But I mean, could just also rip an Iron Tail. Kill Shuppet, try the solo down a side. I mean, that makes the most sense. We never miss. Dude, playing VGC has done irreparable damage to my risk tolerance. Now I used to see a 90% accurate move and I'd be like, I will never click that for the rest of my life. And now I'm like, you know what? 90 is basically 100. Okay, Munchlax. Sheldon. Did Sheldon Shuppet do anything in Run and Bun? I feel like he was a big old box warmer. Are you dead? Ah, damn. That's a shame. I feel like it would have been better if they stayed alive because they would bait moves. Eggy with the leggy. Surprisingly not that scary to Azu. Yeah. Iron Defense. Berry Juice. I mean, we're 2 away from clearing out the left side. I think we just continue going down, right? Maybe we get a double up on the left. Or that's definitely coming into us. Not too bad. Life Orb Eggy is so funny. Alright, Chimchar, you got 2 good targets here. Are you going to go for the target that we attacked? Nope, but that still might do some decent. Ooh, wait. Why does Dawn sometimes just pop off in this fight? Okay, we should probably get Mochi out of here. Skunk. Skunk. We can go the Muck. Grodel's a little grody about it. Yeah, let's go to Skunk. I mean, let's go to Slop Bull. From Mochi the Slop Bull. The save is untitled, so I wonder if Chimchar... Ooh, well, that's fine. Is it fine? Yeah, that should be fine. Ooh, not fine for them. And there's no reason Beldum would be clicking Zen Headbutt, right? Or they just killed their ally. Yeah, fine with me. I guess the most annoying thing is all the extra EXP we get. I mean, it is the fart Pokemon, so I guess that tracks. Wait, is this the last on both sides? I think so. No, there's 2 on that side. No, wait. That's Nosepass is the last on that side. I've lost track of it. It doesn't really matter. I think we Sludge Bomb the Coughing, or we could even switch again. Yeah, I don't mind another switch again. Yeah. To Pork Roll. Pork Roll is meant to be our Giga over-leveled Mon for this split. Does... Oh, wow. Wow. Are you going to put me to sleep? Brother, why are we doing this? I mean, I guess that's helpful a little bit. Okay, now you're actively throwing. Okay, now we got the Sea King. Surely it won't sing again because there's one Pokemon still awake. That's going to go in the coffin. Some of these teammates, man. Who's that in? Swabble? You killed that guy. He attacked us. Cool. I mean, they're both going to swing into that. I don't think Sea King is afraid of either. Sea King might be able to pick up KOs on both. Actually, exclusively on Coffin. So let's go Psybeam. Put his ass in a coffin. I think this is decent EXP spread here. You can probably do an additional swap. Like, I think Groudal's probably fine. Yeah, Groudal's probably fine into the Nose Pass. It's gonna be me and Lil Bro. The all-time team-up. Then a Marvel Rapids player mid-tournament. I'm not swapping off Turtwig. $400 ping Turtwig. I'm not swapping off. Cool. Yeah, 91 spread across the board. We love to see that. Hell yeah. After all this time, we still come back to the jazz in the background. It's just not Pokemon jazz anymore. Time to fucking queue up some giant steps and have a fucking heart attack. Actually, you know, you know what I want to listen to? Yeah, we need to get the encounter at the root of Bomberberg. I don't know how to spell this. There we go. This is what I need to wake me up in the morning. A little bit of Herbie Hancock. This song's 15 minutes long. Holy fuck, bro. Did we didn't, oh, well, that one we traded away. Last run we lost that to a Roarway. Bow, 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 bow. It sounds like germs. Maybe it's that farty synth. Boom. You're telling me Herbie has a hand what now? Shroom. Gauntlet time. Osmosis Jones Gangster song. That's my favorite thing when my friend Eddie, who is the song I use for all the outro of the Black Kaizo videos. He's been working on a lot of electronic music. I love when he sends stuff over and I'm like, okay, what genre box can I put it into? Like, he sent me some the other day that sounded like a Cypher Evil Team Lair song, Positive. Just getting a little devious. Osmosis Jones, that reminds me of my favorite Kid Rock song. Ba-da. 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 Ba-da-do-do-do. Boo-doo. 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 Germs in the Ore region. That's crazy how hard the Ore region's music went. When's the bump bow bump bow? Is it still on the way? Okay, do we have anyone who's not over leveled who can actually win this fight? Nightclub in a pimple from Osmosis. That does. The vision is coming together. Fucking start. Yeah, that's always crazy in the base games where they have someone who's like 6 of the same Pokemon. It's like, okay, what are we doing? You could have chosen anything. Okay, how bad would it be for Rain to be up for this fight? Bow, 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 down, down, bow, bow, now. Bow, now. I guess Rain's not that big of a deal. Bow, now. Who's our get out of jail? I guess we could break the pig. Well, that's why. Lead with that. Then it all makes sense. Bow, 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 down, down, bow. Or I guess we could just lead with Muck, right? Now it's like slightly faster. No, it does. It does. I get what it took a little bit, but you got there. I got it. Hyper Voice Bug Cutter. You get a flying type move. This guy needs to be leveled up once so they get Leech Life. Muck can do a lot of good work on these fights. I mean, Chime Time... Maybe not put in... Well, I mean, if they set up Sun in this fight, Cherubi just owns, right? Oblongs? This doesn't ring a bell. Oblong. Oh, wait. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Dude, I also love when a fucking funky-ass jazz song gets to this point where we're just like... We're just doing shit. We're just fucking around now. It's a group of like 15 dudes on stage clicking all the buttons. Shaking a bag of frogs. I think it's Cricketune and the gang for this one. Shaking a bag of frogs. Now I feel like I'm gonna have a panic attack list than this. I think probably it's more important to have like a good lead for this fight because we just don't want Rain to get set up. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I think Muck could hypothetically clear this fight by themselves. Maybe Arbok for this. This is a good backup. I'm saying hypothetically. Kanto pre-league? Oh yeah, I guess there really isn't like you're in that stretch like when you go east of Newbark. I feel like there's I guess there's really not a PC for a long while there. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. The frog's back. Bum 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 bum. So I can go Grodel 22 for this. Grodel 22! Grodel 22! Oh my god. We still have another 8 minutes. How? But wait. They're cooking? Wait, I think Slugma can do this. Wait, is there a coffee stand on my keyboard? Nah, it's just dirty as shit. Well, Moonman, just imagine how Cowboys fans here feel hearing Dak Prescott's cannons. Yeah, here we go. Hip, hip, here we go. Wait, what is, oh, because Charm himself 25. I mean, still, they kind of do some work here. Here's the snow. Finally here, performing for you. I guess we go Seeking in this fight. Seeking's like overpower ability. Here's a rope. I think we got a team. But when this was a whole stream, was just doing these fights, and now it's just like, okay, fuck it. Let's run some shit. Drop it. I'm not, see, I don't have that good of an idea of what Dak Prescott sounds like, so in my head, I'm just hearing it as Donkey Kong. Here we go. Drop it low. Finally here. Performing for you. Who let this Herbie Hancock guy go off? Let's just do this way so I make sure I'm bringing the right guys. And I bring in the Piggy. Okay. Ooh, we get Rock Slide? Fun. I want to use the 22. Leaf? Magical Leaf. Yeah, probably want that instead of that. And we need to go 23 for the last fight? Well, I was laying them out before we were seeing like who is going to be over leveled and who's not. That's what I was checking on before. So there was a logic. There was a meaning to the madness. Okay, what's going on? Yeah, let's go.
Make third down more manageable.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! Yeah!
Against CeeDee Lamb. This time CeeDee Lamb's make third down more manageable.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, that sucks. Here we go. Okay. There's nothing else we need to pick up. We have our Sunstone. There's nothing else we need to pick up before we leave for the great trip, right? Yeah. Yeah, time to mow. I don't care about this. Wait, Herbie's paused. Oh, we need someone with Rock Smash. A classic conundrum. I think we usually give the slot ball. I got a move to give up. Yeah, need the dough. Can I do it with what's Crickettoon's moveset looking like? I can probably get rid of like Grass Whistle. See, I get rid of usually all these inconsistent moves, and then those are kind of the ones you need to bail you out in weird fights. What's the yak on it? 70? I'm gonna get rid of it. Yeah. Yeah, give me your toes, huh? Yeah, Trader Joe's. Yeah, much with love and or hate. Being reminded of Dak, pre-Scott. Damn, we hit every encounter possible here. That was good. Oh, speaking of which, god damn. Oh wait, this is a double battle? Shit. I don't think it fucking matters. Yeah, time to blow. Okay, they're the strongest in their class. Who cares? Yeah, move the blow. You faster than a rock? Nah, unfortunately not. Mud bomb, slow motherfucker down. That's accurate. What the hell? I'm tripping. Yeah, I was like, what got autocorrected? Polly. Polly Pocket. What's Polly Pocket up to? Dying. We can move with a spread move. Okay, I need to play the game. We're at the end of Chameleon. I just want to make sure. Well, I guess we don't really care about Krogunk actually hitting moves. I'm fucking tweaking. It's the tweaking weekend, baby. About to have me some fun. What's this goon got? Berries. Everybody's mud bombing. Glad I clicked Shadow Punch. It was actually optimal. I didn't even think about it. Pachirisu? Bury the Pachirisu. Yeah, this will be fake out. I'd like to kill Badgerizu. I don't think anyone's anywhere close to being in concern range. It's not casual Friday. Uh-oh. That's not even possible. Okay. What kills the Krogunk? Shadow Punch. Someone else who's not afraid of that guy. Focus Punch does actually do a fuck ton. We can go Basil. Okay. Thank you, Act Drop doing something. Do you have Aftermath? Nah, just a Papaya Berry. Just dead. Duh, Bears. Pokedex, Pokemon Pro, Delmatine, X, and Y, the level curve of that, the post game. Wait, people say, I guess the people do say the Pokedex of DP is Diamond Pearl is bad. I was like, Lowbro is cooking up the worst Pokemon game on Borbus. Yeah. Type of shit the mold in my fridge be bumping. Yeah. It took me a second too. I was like, wait a second. Did X and Y have short dev time? I mean, that would make sense because there's all that unfinished shit in there. Yeah, I think what gave it away for me is the level curve of Heart Gold Soul Silver. That's what clued me in. Back to smooth jazz. What's the song? Wait, how do I... Is it on Spotify? It is. Okay. This is just the Luigi's Mansion soundtrack. This is just Luigi's Mansion. Yeah. Yeah, Mason, I wish they would, but it feels just kind of like the kind of thing where you can't put the genie back in the bottle. Like, they'll get shit if they stop making 3D games. I feel like, even though I don't think anyone would actually care. Yeah. Yeah, so I kind of wish they would, but I just feel like they... I can't articulate it better, but it feels like the kind of thing they want to go backwards. Also, you can get Trico here? Yeah, 2D5. Insta business. It's like a Octopath. Octopath Traveler is like the best example of a 2D5. Oh, did I swap my lead? I did, cool. I just didn't swap it in my calc. Yeah, maybe I should get the game music makes me a little bit more locked in. The jazz too smooth. Yeah, too new gen. Octopath's like fairly new. I feel like this is probably D-Dance. So I'm going to go Fire Spin. Oh, it's just going to jet me. Okay. Sleepage. Wait. Dude, Chestnut is insane. The crit hit the sash, Fire Spin, little bit of chip kills it. Dude, I can't get over Fire Spin, big as busted of a move as it is. I'm not ready for that to be used against us in the court of law. Oh, I read that number wrong. We're at the crit? I don't think we're at the crit. Yeah, because you got to make the most out of the edibles, of course. Kid, they'll be fine. Excel Rock, all that shit. Let's just go into the King of the Seas. Yeah, I definitely have been sleeping on Sea King. The snack that files back, I've been sleeping on them. They do far too much damage. One more of the placeholder minis for the final tracks. How terrible is it? We got one left. Venom. Hey guys! Mason! Mason! Do it! Do it, Mason! It's your time! This is the moment you've all been waiting for. I hope Kamado's okay. Haven't heard from Kamado in weeks. Alright, flinch. Psy Beam. Dude, I didn't even notice this guy had Psy Beam for how little damage it did. Oh. Guys, did you know? Bat chest. Did you know Wolfie VGC is Wolfie VGC? When am I getting my Wolfie VGC collab? Bro, I was so glad. The day after I post a video, I'm always waking up throughout the night looking at view counts and reading comments. And I love that someone commented, because one of the titles is like, why no one can beat this gym or some shit like that. Someone commented, Peachel beat it on his first try. And then somebody went in the comments and replied and be like, that's cool, thanks. I love when people are sassy on my behalf and I don't have to do it. If you give a mouse a cookie, yeah. First, you give a mouse a cookie, then the pigeon's driving the bus, then all hell breaks loose. Oil love. That's the kind of shit I'll start doing when I go back to the States and my old job is like, yeah, we don't want you. And then I go to the job market and they're like, sorry. You can drive 3 hours every day to Harrisburg if you want a job. And I'll be like, well, baby oil's cheaper than an Amtrak ticket for 3 hours. Yeah. I can't believe the pigeon got a DUI. That shit's crazy. Oh, we almost have pre-sleep back again. That's pretty hype. On the shoulder, but Jesus Christ. That's when you just gotta start doing the mental calculus. Be like, is it worth this to not have a fucking real job? And the answer is almost certainly yes. Yeah. The pigeon goes to prison. Bugle. Boggle. Ooh, actually, this is a one we can't take. Because bounce does an absurd amount of damage. Boggle. I probably just go... Actually, the safer thing I think is actually Gummy Worms first. Boggle. Gooner VTube model. It's what the people want. There's probably always Sunny Day, though. The pigeon gets a public defender. Damn. What the fuck, based? Base department? Someone call up the base department? Okay, this Hoppip's not going to put our entire team to sleep, correct? Spend it all on beer. Cannot tell you the last time I bought a beer. Okay. I just literally need to hit this guy once. Thank God. A cold beer on a Friday night. A cold beer that fits just right. And a cold beer. Modelo? It might be Modelo time. Yeah, I don't know what I would clock Moonman as. Poison Jab crit 39. Would you be safe here? Yeah, let's just go Fire Spin. Coors Banquet. Damn. At that point, just drink hams. Or get some Genesee. Go the bottom of the shelf. Michelob Ultra is such a dad drink. I think my dad also drinks Michelob Ultra. Because he hates beer. The beer to drink if you hate beer. Michelob Ultra. BBR, yeah. What about BBR? I love how this was supposed to be Cricketoon's fight, and then Chestnut was like, buddy, I'm the main character of every single run of this game. Battery, name, or beard. He's a little baby. Yeah, let's just kill this baby. We might get put to sleep. Hidden Power Fire crit is 12. 12! I just found 12 bricks. On a side of the road. There he goes. Police, get this guy! Underage drinking, get this guy! I'm about to drink a Heineken. A Heineken? Fuck, Mooman. Fuck, bro. Okay. That needs to be added to the Moonman command. I did say that. You know what? I mean... Live goon. Herobrine overdose. Jesus Christ. I hate that I'm the exact demographic that joke is for. Fug. Now to the Quiet Storm. Flora Moritown encounter? Hot dog, my lady? Hot dog? Morning hot dog? Brian overdose. Fucking H, baby. Fortnite Battle Pass. Moonman is on enough edibles to sedate a horse. Or Moon. Nah, Moonman's on the Fortnite Battle Pass. Okay. Where are we? Mount Coronet, isn't that guy who's playing Superman? Oh, this is the wrong run. False. Work City, or Work Mine, Jubilife City. Cool. Flormore Town, just a bunch of fucking bugs. Yeah, I mean, we could just catch a bug. I don't want to catch the bug. I'm good. Entitled Robot loves yapping, bro. This guy never stops. How did you... I feel like that's such an easy thing to sneak in, especially if you make it into, like, normal food. Like, no one's gonna confiscate your brownies. Unless you have them, like, out and about and you're like, these are weed brownies. Or you have them in one of those, like, crazy aggressively stupid containers where it's, like, 700 weed leaves on it. It's like, what crazy Johnny's edibles. Very topical. Yeah, like, stupid. Yeah, it's like, come on. Be smart about your shit, bro. Tampon application. See, yeah. Put some thought into it. Can't just expect to walk in willy-nilly. We do have rocket, so we should just take this. Get that. Never mind. Cool. Yeah, let's go catch ourselves. Might be the move. Let's go catch ourselves a bug. Is there going to be another goddamn Beautifly? Probably. That's an awfully coffee pot. Should I drop it? Probably not. Wow, just straight to the Beautifly. That actually might be bad for the moves we get. Let's see. Well, I guess Overtail can't yell at me for missing Morning Sun this time. Oh, it always says Morning Sun, never mind. Morning Sun, Stun Powder, Gust, Mega Drain. I don't got shit. Gust, Mega Drain. Fuck with Megatron. I'm with Trey Songs. Does that mean Trey Songs? Margarine? I like it. Margarine, margarine, margarine. Gustavo Fring. Okay, buddy. I like margarine. I can't believe it's not butter. That's what we name our Butterfree. Margarine. I like margarine. Homie. No, I can't do it. I can't do a Marge. Homie. Homie. What's Marge sound like? Butterfree.
Kids, tell me the truth. Am I no fun? Do I just nag all the time?
Oh shit. I didn't you guys were hearing double copyright. I'm gonna have to mute all the jazz in that section of the stream. Well,
Kids, tell me the truth. Am I
tell me the truth, Marge.
no fun? Do I just nab?
Homie. Nah, I can't do a Marge.
You should have called. I was very worried.
Oh, I can't do a Marge. I can do maybe a Shaggy a little bit. Like Scoob. I shouldn't have taken 50 milligrams like Scoob. What's my best? I don't think my Obama's that good. Let me be clear. I'm Barack Obama, and I think Chimchar is the best starter. Let me be clear. I'm Barack Obama, and I think Kaizo. Nah. Could have crazy and shit for 13 years ago, yeah. Like Scoob. Mary Jane, that's like my favorite name. You know, it'd be a fucking hilarious bit is I just work on like a Morgan Freeman impression off stream for like 6 months and then just whip it out casually. Wait, I think I should speak up and for that. But just bring it out casually and then just not mention it. Like that dude with the fridge. Obamacare. I hope he does. Does Obama care? Your weed jokes for 8 days ago. Yeah, I should have saved those when it was 420. But I guess it was my 420, was not your 420. I show meat. My favorite streamer. Obama. Did the new episode of The Boys come out today? I'm gonna watch that. It's one of those things. I'm like, it's. You ever have this with a show where you're just kind of like in too deep? It's like, I don't know if I would say I'm enjoying watching it, but I'm not hating watching it. I'm just kind of like, okay, I just want to see how this ends. I want to be part of the culture. Cultura. Up attack. Oh, up special defense, down attack, Beautifly. Wait. Zip code IVs, but good nature. Cool. Silver Wind and they not fast enough to outspeed Glameow? Damn. I mean, maybe with a little bit of boost. 27, yeah, I don't think that's worth it. The old why not? Gambitorino. Why does Charum kind of cook? Yeah. Yeah, dude, it's just like, it's aggressive. Honestly, I'm watching both Euphoria, I feel the same way about. I'm watching both of them, and they feel basically the same with me, where it's just like, Euphoria is just gratuitous sex scenes, also some gross stuff, and then there's plot every once in a while, and The Boys is like 5 people's heads get exploded, and then we get a little bit of plot. It's just, it's too much. I'm good. I'm no prude, but like, I'm good, bro. Who, it's Trapinch? Is there anyone who qualifies for the double KO Gambit? Wait, actually, I wonder if Chime Time can do this. Because Chime Time at 23 can KO this guy. Can they pick up the Glameow? They're slower. Oh, they'd get fake outed. It. That's a shame. Because, I mean, they probably bait in. Actually, they probably do decent work here. I mean, if they do get U-turn, that doesn't matter. I guess if they get Hypnosis, that's a problem. Well, maybe Seeking. Who does Seeking bait in? Yeah. I feel like we have a lot more candidates than usual. Okay. Let's put all of our mons who can KO Trap Inch down here. And then a lot of these can KO, but it's like, who do you bait in? This would bring in the puppy, right? Oh, no. Yeah. I mean, I guess if this happened to... So they want to bring in... They don't have a super effective move. Yeah. So this would be the puppy. Because they would get fake outed and then they would kill with Magical Leaf. And then... Bring in the puppy, clicking Poison Fang. Because the problem is getting poisoned. Can you take a Poison Fang? But you can't one-tap. You can't one-tap this guy. Cream the Rabbit. Yeah, he's supposed to be this scary guy. How come he can't beat fucking Cream the Rabbit? Who up Cream and they Rabbit? If it wasn't Poison Fang, I mean, we could put a Pecha. We do get more Pechas. Because this does solve our problem, right? I don't hate that. Yeah, true. Wobbuffet just hits counter, and then they win. Yeah, because then Chomp Time would kill this. They would bait in this guy. They just click Toxic until they die. And then... them or Grodel can pick this up. I think I'm cool with Grodel doing that to spread this out. Bonebander. Home is wherever I'm with Homelander. Alabama, Arkansas. Yeah. That kills Trap Inch. Would probably bait in this guy, right? Anybody who can get put to sleep? I mean, this seems like a pretty good option just for all these fights as well. Beautifly. Beauty. Probably go 23. Yeah, having XX's psychic types is Azu. I think Azu's going to be our get out of jail mon for these fights. I bet it can beat up basically everybody. And then could also go Mach. Halamach. Yeah, this is probably our squad. Halamach. Cherobi. Mach. Azu. Chime Time. Grodel Beautifly. See, now my box looks a little bit more normal. I do have a Pecha Berry, right? Yeah, because we didn't use it in the gym, yeah. No, I don't want to know what a Pecha Berry tastes like. Game always asking me to know what a Pecha Berry tastes like. I'm good, buddy. I'm going to trust Overtail. We're down attack, aren't we? Don't think I want that. Okay. Let's do some back-to-backs. And let's get the sleep man on our side. Oh wait, we need to talk to the other guy first. No. They are encounters. I don't want to get the encounters. Are these actually... No, it's not grass. I was going to say, I wonder if those are encounters that I can walk on to get the grass early. I think I'm not going to fish there. I'm going to wait to get to the grass there. Actually, I was on the phone with the police. They're coming to your house. Ah. We do not love to see it. Do I want to bump them another level? I'm down. Okay. Probably do this guy too. I don't think we're full in anybody. 23 is fine. We're gonna have that honey. Give me that honey. This kid's a witness. We've got to kill them. Well, how is the kid gonna stay quiet if we just beat him up? Like, that doesn't really solve their problem, right? They need to kill this kid. Damn. Damn. Okay. This should be Score a Puppy coming in because they have super effective moves. Yeah. Score a Puppy. Gonna be clicking Poison Fang. So we go into Chime Time. What is Focus Band? So, hypothetically, they could cook us. Well, there's minus the Pecha. I mean, we're covering the poison there, and we're about to get a bunch more berries, so this is fine. Cool. Focus Band doesn't exist. Now, this should be why not? Cool. Blum bum. Yeah. Idiot. Stupid, dumb idiot. It's fictional. I made it up. Owned. Owned in the marketplace of ideas. Owned in the marketplace of ideas. Nice berry juice. Nice being dead. Hyper Voice sometimes picks this up. Is there any reason? I mean, actually, I think there's uses for Baby Bell in the second fight, so I'm just gonna go to Basil. I think this guy loves clicking minimize. Yeah. Nice job clicking minimize. I can still hit you! Actually, doesn't Stomp do more damage to someone who's minimized? Not to minimize Starmie, but... Yeah. Bees in the trap pinch. Charm has a crazy cry. Dead. Yeah. We are in the stage of the game where things are moving a whole lot faster. In the broader sense of learning the game stuff. Like, this definitely is starting to feel like if I wasn't taking time to make content, we would have probably been past Gardenia. Drop an acid. Razor Leaf. I should have gone Mega Drain. Oh, actually, I should be like swapping here. We don't need to put all this XP on Jerry Coke. One of each Kanto Evolution Stone. That's dumb. Because they want you to buy the other games. Oh, well, we can't do anything about this guy. This is Bug Bite, maybe Pursuit, maybe Spore. Let's go Margarine. New favorite conservative, Nicki Minaj. Okay. Let's have another beautiful Silverwind Omni Boost. Ah, yes. That part of this Pokemon. Another Omni Boost? Hello? Into Spore so we can't use it? I'm going to take a couple turns and try to wake up. Ah, the Pursuit of Happiness. What's Pursuit crit is 28, so that's the last time we can stop trying. Oh, it's not including switching out, right? Switching out, we are just... I think we do actually just need to wake up. What's max sleep turns? Oh, no. Okay. I should have just swapped out. Dude, Omni Boost just fills my face with dollar signs. I'm just like, I can sweep now. Ba 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 ba. That's a win. Okay, yeah. But we're really getting to the time of us playing this game where we can just like get through all the hard stuff really easily. Yeah. My stats literally only go up. All right. See you, Moo Man. Have fun. Don't take more edibles. I fear me saying that, though, is an encouragement to do the opposite. It's just honey trees over here. Also, I can mark these as dead. Oh, I guess I could do that. I think I'd have to re-import and put things in the right boxes. I guess that's how you keep track of that. Fuego Ironworks. Does this not... Do we not have a marker for the meadow? Guess not. I guess because it's only a paper moon. It's only a temp table. It's just a bunch of bugs. It's the global one that we already have a Beautifly knocked out of Wormadam Motham. I feel like Motham did a decent amount of work last time. I was actually pleasantly surprised with the amount of work Motham did. Need lentil. Because Fireman's good for bugs as well. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Hang a shining star. This one goes crazy for the VOD viewers. Okay, let's get another Pokemon. Wonder what other people are doing in Valley Windworks. Actually, I should buy a bunch of Honeywalm here. Curious if what's the like general encounter people are taking there. Alright, let's see what we're getting from the tree. Something fun? Burmy. Does that become a moth? Oh, it's just male Burmy evolves into that. And this is, which one is this? This is the grass one. It's hidden power at 20 versus if it evolved. Protect. So it misses protect but gets hidden power. I don't think that's worth it. And it misses leech life as well. Well, I guess it comes with leech life. Is leech life and nature power? I mean, it's just good to get this off the table, right? Cool. Spinach. Do I already have a spinach? Maybe go like romaine instead, because I know for sure we don't have a romaine. Romaine salute out here. Romaine Atkinson. Like, I think we had a terrible natured Burmy last time, and it still, like, was pretty solid. Okay. I don't know if that person can actually fight us anymore, but I'm still afraid. Oh, wait, I hit the wrong option. Good night. Cool. Now we can pre-sleep. I guess we want to, if we're going to pre-sleep for the next fight, I guess we should have maybe done that after. I don't know if we can just go to that man to sleep. We also probably want to go pick up our Valley Windworks encounter. Let's look at some tables. Not Scrandle. Actually, well, let's check it over here. Ooh, did I do that wrong? Maybe I sent out the notification for that one. I might have goofed. Okay. Cool. Let's close that shit. And go back over here. Valley Windworks table. We don't have a flying type this time, so honestly I see the merit in taking this flying type table. Might actually be useful for... Yeah, I think I want to take this flying or water electric type. Might be kind of useful for Gardenia. And just to have something that fits in on this table. And I don't think we've ever taken the grass there. Like, another hunting tree, I guess, is kind of cool, but... Probably bring the same group of goons. Maybe for an electric type, we want something different. You can bring peanuts for that. Maybe a lot of physical attackers. Yeah, I mean, for the rest of them, that's probably good. All right, let's see. First time taking Valley Windworks. Grass. Will we be kind and get a little bit of fun? We can take that guy all the way up to 23. A lot of interesting stuff. Okay. I've never seen Spear in this game. We'll see if they have any use. Better than Hoppin'. Oh, I didn't even check what that Burmese like. Firo evolves at 20. We get Drill Peck at 25. Great delay and assurance. Kind of cool. What do they have now, though? This is Mirror Move. Mirror Move, Aerial Lace, Feint Attack, Fury deck. I mean, this is probably... Oof, this is probably just like a ball and catch. It's a Spearow. Furry attack. The only one I'm like sort of afraid of. Just because of the potential to hit 5 million times. Sniper. That's even scarier for a capture. I'm open to throwing a gray ball then. I switch back and forth. Funnily enough. Nice. Yeah. Like when I'm spelling Pokemon's names, I find that easier to do with mouse. But for everything else, for the most part, I'm playing with keyboard. I mean, with a controller. But I do switch back and forth. It's kind of nice to have both. Because doing like this with a D-pad wouldn't be fun. Like doing the spelling would not be fun prancing around with the D-pad. But for like most things, I feel like I like the controller. And I think if I was playing this in a more casual setting, I'd want to like sit back and chill with the controller. I guess when you're playing a calc game, you really can't do that, but... Yeah, no, you can absolutely do it. It just like, for a couple things like that, I think literally the very first cutscene where you have to press the ball on the bottom might be the only time you are required to use the touchscreen that I can think of. But don't quote me on that. Oh, did I fuck up? Oh, I hit this probably. Yeah. Hey, let's see what these two... It might be easier to do it this way. What are these two Pokemon we just caught hiding? The big reveal. Spearmint. Not me checking how the spell Spearmint. Burmy is up special attack, down Spadef. Oof. I mean, at least that's not an actively detrimental nature. I mean, we do have decent special attack. This Powder Snow is going to be hitting. Pain. Up speed, down special attack Spearow. That rocks. That's a dude. And they evolve at 20 normally. We want to delay till 25 for Drill Peck. Yeah. And they're sniper, yeah, so when they get a crit, they are just ripping shit. Not bad. Glad to have a little bit more variety. Yeah, no, you can pretty much get away with it. Yeah, there's nothing really devastating you're going to miss out on. The fastest Spearow in the West. I should just do this the slow way. Ooh, they get attack buff in this game too? Okay, this guy might actually be cooking. We're never getting the bonus from that. I don't want to use Fairy Attack. So it's going to be Assurance, Drill Peck, maybe Aerial Ace. Have both so we don't miss. Me almost forgetting what I was doing. Yes, 25. Cool. Yeah, hopefully you would assume guy being this fast is going to be able to do some sort of work in Gardenia's gym. With the attack buff, with the delay for Drill Pack. Like, surely this guy's going to do gangbusters. I think it's like keeping this guy alive and keeping a poison type alive, like Arbok or Muck, looking good for the gym, I think is a thing we should be doing as well. Is this high crit as well? Ooh, it is high crit. So there's sometimes that this guy's just going to wipe someone off the face of the earth. That's kind of sick. Sniper, high crit. If only we had... Do we get access to the item that boosts your crit rate? That'd be sick. Biro. Okay. And do we need to do anything special for Burmy? Burmy just is Burmy, right? Evolves, it's 16. Yeah, because you get Leech Life and all that. We just evolve it. The special attacking Burmy, unfortunate. Oh, it already knows Leech Life. I was like, why didn't we learn Leech Life? Yeah, that's why. Razor Leaf at 26. I mean, it's another redundant grass type. I'd rather have this over that. We'll wait to go up here to get Bug Bite. Is it worse? Yeah. Alright. Not too shabby. Let's see how this first double battle looks. And we're going to delay that one to the east or north. I guess it's northeast. Making good progress. We already did 5 fights today. I don't think it's quite we get to Mars. We did, I think, do the forest in one shot. I don't know, we still have that whole route after this route. Takes a fuck ton of time. Maybe I need less low-key and more hype-up music. Actually, what about... Oh, the song rules, actually. Okay. Fights, 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 fights. Double battles, double battles, double battles. Okay. Let's get these speed borders on. Can Assurance just murk that guy? Seems like a pretty good lead, Fira, for this fight. Oh, yeah, Fira can own them. Who sets up Tailwind? Oh, they got like Prio Tailwind, so they can't really do much about that. I could try. I mean, this would kill Drifloom. It's just if they set that up. Let me go Drift, Snow, Pori, Sneeze. It's like usually we want it Fake Out up, but oh, this is the first time we don't have the kitty cat back here. Kind of funny. I mean, Spear seems like the lead du jour. Huh. Do we have anyone who can kill Snover and then is dead too? I guess it depends on what we bait in. Okay, I like this song, but I think I might be too busy for playing Goofy game. Oh, wait, Azumarill might be a good answer here too. We just put the two boys up front. Almost enough to pick that up. Is Porygon actually the scary guy in this fight? If they don't set up Tailwind, this is just like the easiest fight in the world. That's not true. Okay, Fira would bait in Porygon. Would bring in one of those two. Azu would bait in probably Porygon. It's a shame I mean, we could go 26. Might be the move just to like lock this down for sure. I'm kind of down for that. I think these songs are too good. And they're going to get me jamming and not focusing. Actually, let's get Death Note soundtrack. There we go. That's better for what we're up to. Yeah, because if this is what we hope, anyone who's not afraid of Blizzard, I guess, like, yeah. When does Chestnut evolve? Might be worth it to bring an evolved Chestnut to this fight, yeah. I think this is where we evolved him last time, too. Muck coming as well. Anyone who just straight up is not afraid of Abra? Not really. Anyone is Fake Out? Nah. Big Grumpig for another safe option. And this guy being Macargo is going to help a fuck ton. Yeah, nothing we're missing out by delaying. Body Slam's not worth it. Yeah. And maybe bring like Luxio. Just in case. Luxio's like a thing goes sideways, we throw in Luxio and we hope for the best. We have a lot of bail us out mons that we can bring. Really just becomes a whole different fight based on what happens with Tailwind turn 1. Like, this could be a Stomp or it could be devolution into something kind of frightening. But I think we've got enough diversity here. $26 for you. Yeah, I'm seeing. I get it now. I 1000% get why we take Azu now. I probably didn't need to go 25 there. But I like 100% get why you take Azu now. They're just too damn good. Do we have a good-natured one? This is a down attack up speed Azu. Wow. Yeah. I guess the speed is helpful. Down attack is kind of sad, but yeah, I see the vision. Okay. It's out for no tailwind turn 1, and then this becomes a super easy fight. Let's go to the beach. Insurance doesn't have negative cryo. Nah. Why does it sound like there's someone on my... Birds up to no good. What is that? Let me go check it. It sounds like there's something like eating a metal pole. Australian birds be like. Anyways, what were we doing? Killing some motherfuckers. Brick break. Yeah. Unfortunate tailwind. This fight becomes more challenging. Tailwind 1. Dead. Whoa. Gotta remember they have tailwind up. So we do kind of fear things. There's Abra. Would I be mad if that was Sneasel? That's exactly what I was going to think. Irontail always kills Abra, but if we miss, that's a huge L. I shard. A Psychic Interfero is, like, pretty damn bad. I think it's probably, like, Macargo left, and then Azumarill tries to pick it up. Yeah. Downwind 2. Don't love that. Left. We hated double up. Thank God we hit though. And now we probably know where moves are going. Actually, probably not with hit crit is crazy. Probably not with Sneasel, which does matter. I think the more scary guy is the boosted Porygon. What boost is Lowbro getting? Plus special attack. Pori. This one special. So we are at a safe 23. Are we dead to Blizzard? Only try attack. Cool. Looks like Muck should be able to take that. And then if we're baiting anything from Sneasel, it's just Night Slash again. Yeah. Okay. So, and then does Macargo just kill? Should with the Fire Spin chip. To the Sloppo. Sort of expect it. Attacking Triley. One of those Try guys. No crit. This hopefully will be enough to take it home. Country Roads. Yeah, Fire Spin. Will get us there. Tailwind's gone. Yeah, that's a Jeej. Can Luxio swap in on the Sneasel? Yeah, okay. It is Inner Focus, so we do want to go. I mean, it is Focus Sash. I mean, it also is Inner Focus, but that does not really concern us. Fire Spin to make sure it dies, and then swap into Amon, who can take a hit. Cool. I was feeling a little bit brazy. We could fight up to Mars today. I don't know how brazy I'm feeling. It depends on how these next two fights look. Cool. Alright, that's another one down. Bow, bow, bow. Ba-down, bow, bow, ba-down. You know what I need? When I was playing TFT a lot, I need like those DJs playing those dance mixes. But I don't want Coffee House instrumental mix. Is this going to give me giant steps? This is not the chill vibes I need in the coffee shop, bro. Mental, work, dance. No, I don't need workout. Upbeat, focus, instrumental. Maybe this is what I'm looking for. Ooh, I think that album art's AI. Okay, let's see what we got. Will this double give us any trouble? Is that a Dark Void fight? Yeah. We could just send some shit. Smear, Missy, Hound, Coldbat. I never noticed that Houndour has solar power. It's one of those like a foreshadowing for a later fight. This needs to be a pre-sleep. Does our... You just barely missed this at 26. Do you get there? You did not. Awkward. guess we're not afraid of icy winds. Maybe a little annoying, but not enough for fear. You sometimes... Well, yeah, actually, that's an always killing. Light screen going up would be annoying, or any screen going up. Can you kill with brick break? You don't. This guy doesn't get brick break yet, right? Because they are scrappy. Scrappy dappy doo. Bunary and not getting good fighting type moves. An iconic duo. How do you feel with the rest of this fight, Firo? Firo, you want to ball a little bit? Go for an assurance, see kills? I'm down. Then what do we do about this schmergle? They're going to set up some bullshit. Meaning they've got light clay. I feel like this is favored to be screens and then we can break them. Same leads. Honestly, might be pretty close to the same team. Yeah. Ready to get you view the time and the place. I would go Aaron instead. Yeah. Let's do it to it. Just remember the pre-sleep. Yeah, basically the same team. One swap. Same lead too. Yeah, anytime we bring one of these lower level mons in here. Does the box Timos? I think one's named Demos. Does the... Oh wait, so we can't pre-sleep again. That's annoying. I don't really want to drop a Chesto on this fight. Yeah, I really, really don't want to drop a Chesto. There's no bed we can go to. Damn, I wish I would have saved that. I gotta know that for next time, I guess. The pre-sleep is inaccessible. You get one, basically. Or maybe even save it for Mars. Damn. Alright. I feel like this is likely a setup for... This is a setup screen moment, would be my guess. Maybe go... Just as a precaution, we give, like, this guy a Chesto. Yeah, let's game. The loss of pre-sleep will haunt me. Does Miracle move first? Nah, we at least get to attack. They don't have any attacking moves. That's scary, tracing the huge power. No, okay. Just a little fearful. Alright. Let's get some assurance and hopefully rip this guy into shreds. Same thing here. Hit the range. Beautiful. Reflect is perfect. Because we just go whap right through it. We love a good light clay boosted move. Bay Gong. We're not really afraid of. Is this a guaranteed kill into the Houndour? It is. And yeah. I think we go Drill Peck into them. And then we go Irontail here. Bagong's got a choice scarf, so their move's going to happen before our next one. That's crazy that Spearman is faster than the choice scarf guy. Accurate move should be not very effective because we're a fairy type. Yeah, Jesus, this was a massacre. They would be baiting Poison Fang on the Mochi side. We do want to get Mochi out of here. Yeah. Yeah, we just do as many swaps as we can. Fang on that guy. Poor Spearmint. I mean, actually, poor Golbat. We make one more swap. Probably a slop. Go. Nice. Maybe Mars today? I don't know. We're moving and grooving. It's not impossible. I did sort of say that this week was focusing on Black Kaizo and actually making some progress in this game. Because we essentially don't have a next video. Nothing significant has happened. Duskull Lunatone. Who's got the sauce? I feel like it's that first fight that always scares me the most. It's just the Abra in Tailwind. It's never fun. And again, we don't get any more damage at 26. Oh, but you are afraid of the things that come after. Ooh, what about Seeking 24? Seeking 24! They hit that range. They hit this range. Not this range, but that could be... This guy's sometimes the problem. Leech Life, Shadow Sneak. That's no problem for him. Aron as well. Yeah. Let's do the cleanup crew for that. It's like a usual assurance backup. Nah, actually not even close to the usual. I would lead with Muck instead. Down to bring Firo on the back, though. Firo has no fear. Yeah, they don't give a shit about that guy either. Who's our safety mon? Probably Azu. Even they know they have the new level. Yeah, I'd rather have someone who's gassed. Okay, it might be actually Mars today. I was kind of memeing, but... We need one more Seeking. Seeking, who's going to go 24? Yeah. We don't have any aura beams, though. We're going to have to, like, hit that Gibble straight up. Which I don't quite love. But hey, if we wipe, we get to start anew tomorrow. lead we want. 24. Yeah, let's do it. Sea is down, freezing cold. I tried to show 'em. Let's dive. Yeah. Goodbye, moon. Goodbye, stars. This is just Merc, and Ari. Ari and last would be nice, because we do have multiple mons who just win that every time. Umbreon? Ari does. I guess Umbreon just kind of more of a nuisance than anything. They're a little... Seeking's like a little concerned about Ariados. We could just have Muck. I guess Body Slam it. This guy goes into like Chestnut. Yeah, because Umbreon's annoying but not dangerous. Pre-sleep moment? Okay, cool. It's probably going to be T-Wave going either side. Left would be, yeah, preferable. Because I think Ye Old Rock Slide. Yeah, picks that up. Then we... I mean, we could swap out. We could also just swing here. It's not going to do too much, though. I think just because they're a big body. Down to swing. It's going to do the most damage. Okay, Sludge Bomb. Yeah. I think Chestnut's not going anywhere. Come on. And then Murkrow in the back. I don't think this is anywhere close enough to pick up. Poison's nice, though. Yeah, so that's a guaranteed pick up next turn. Murkrow, do you see anything you don't like? I think Muck doesn't want to get pursued, basically. Murkrow, Super Luck, Life Orb. I think Rock Slide picks it up in the easy spot. Yeah, I think I'm going to go like Body Slam here and then Rock Slide. Yeah. Double Pursuit. Damn, switching Chestnut out there to get like EXP advantages would have been a disaster. Nah, you just don't click those moves when Pursuit's on the table. You just hang out and kill. Go. Wow. Yeah, I guess we're fighting Mars. Cool. Okay, what do we normally do against Mars? Just slam a bunch of shit and hope we win. effectively. Skarm, Hippo, Soul. We got ourselves a Sand Fight. Don't think we have anyone who can take advantage of that. Gligar. Yeah, I think Powder Snow is the only ice move we have to rip. It's not like a premier one. I think it's probably is Maggie leading. Because we're not going to have anyone else who picks up the Skarm. And then... who's our Hippo choice? Magical Leaf is nice. Cherim could be a winner. Cherim is a little... I mean, this is kind of what we did last time. I mean, we had 2 grass types. 3 grass types. They're fast enough. Do you get Wormadam, get anything? I'd more rather put you. They get Razor Leaf. Yeah, but they don't got the ass to do it. Could it be a boosted Cherim? And Cherim says, it's my time to shine? Damn, if only... if Mega Drain killed... that'd be kind of a banger. As you feel about this? Breaking screens would be nice. Who's charm baiting in? And Charm is probably getting an Orin along with Mag. Charm is weak to... I mean, it's Gabite or... I think it goes Gligar. We just Magical Leaf, Magical Leaf. We are faster. Talon does maybe put a little wrench into that. Then who does Macargo bait in? Probably Soul Rock. Which I think Azu is probably a good bring for this too. Not really concerned about the earthquakes. Can break the screens. I think the key is going to be bringing guys that aren't afraid of earthquake. Chime time. Chime time? I don't hate you. I mean, ooh, what about Firo? They got rock slides though? Or is it only that guy who's got rock slides? I don't hate Firo. I mean, it would be really nice to have a good earthquake swap. I think Azu, as they are. Firo, 26. Because if they're not already there. Alright, who's the Pokemon we bring that we don't give a shit about? I mean, actually, Pig. Not as a mom we don't give a shit about, but as, yeah, someone who matches up really well here. And can swap on EQs. And then we do need someone who we don't give a shit about. Might be Seaking. Because I think Seaking matches up decently well. Is decently fast. And we also don't give a shit about. Her Love Disc. I can't believe Love Disc is still alive. What the hell's this guy been doing? And that could literally be like, does Love Disc 28 do any sort of things here? I could actually, Love Disc 28 might be a smart call. Yeah, I like Love Disc 28. Because Seaking, I think, has more gas in the tank. Love Disc is a secondary character. Alright. Let's do it to it. Azufiro. Grumpig. Love Disc. Manage our items. Could bring a few more Orans. We can go full Oran, actually. I wouldn't... How many we got? 6? Let's at least go 3. I think here... Mons that I expect to kind of do a bit of an all-out brawl. Do I want to go 26 on Chestnut? I'm fearful for Chestnut's life, but I'm also fearful for Chestnut's EXP. They hit the 25. They hit the range of 25, right? Yeah. Okay, we're doing that then. Okay, Marzi, Marzi, Marzi. We've got a team. This fight can be a pain in the ass. And we do not have... I guess we do have Magical Leaf. We do have guaranteed hitters. But it's depending on how healthy Charm is going to stay. Whew. We have a pretty decent record to Mars. I believe we've only lost our first time. But with all the shenanigans this fight has to offer... A loss against Mars is never far away. Okay, first turn we take out Skarmory and we take out the Hippopotamus. There's the Tailwind. We're back to the normal form of this fight. I think if we get, like, Gabite Soul Rock... Oh, no. We gotta remember about Protects. That's the big secret of this fight. Like, if Gabite doesn't see anything, for sure, we protect him. Also cool, we get Chestnut to 26 without popping over the candy. I actually really like that a lot. There's Gabite, the Protect Machine, Notification Go Green, and Gligar. Gligar is either going EQ or Swords Dance. I think we just double up Macargo. Magical Leaf... Fire Spin. Because we expect Protect. Yeah. Alright. If Fire Spin doesn't miss... Cool. Off to a great start. Okay. Protect 1 last turn. Soul Rock. So if they are attacking, I expect Earthquake. Actually, could just be Earthquake regardless. I think I'm going to go swap into Fearow and then Magical Leaf into Soul Rock. Could go for a Mega Drain. Oh, it is Bright Powder. Now I'm going to go Magical Leaf. Cool. There's no protect last turn. Light screen. I want to say Talon's going to end this turn. It's still a decent amount. Okay, cool. No more Talon. Is Firo faster than Soul Rock? They are. Feint Attack might always pick that up. Is Cherem faster? They are. Goodbye. Yeah, honestly, this might be a double up into Soul Rock. And like Feint Attack, if it doesn't pick it up, then Magical Leaf can kill. If Gabite protects, yeah, then we're fine. Cool. All right, just Gabite and Per Ugly. Light screen is still up. Let me make sure that's being calculated in here. Now, if Gabite is attacking, I want to know what Gabite's doing if they're attacking, and I want to know what Per Ugly... Well, Per Ugly is fake outing. I don't think Per Ugly sees a kill from the top rope. They do not. And that was Protect 1 last turn. So this could be another Protect. Do we ever double into Gabite? Can Gabite kill either of these mons? Firefang crit probably gets Cherem. I would not be opposed to a... we could double up into Per Ugly and make sure we get damage. Not be opposed. It could be Earthquake too. So let's go... I'm going to go Drill Peck into Per Ugly and then swap into Azu. And we're going to hope for Fake Out Right. Fake Out left. They always cook us. Okay, that does... Well, Fake Out happens before Protect. Okay, that's Protect 2. So, likely an attack coming this turn. Is Firo faster than Per Ugly? They are. That's absurd. But Return is going to do an absurd amount of damage back. Would this ever be Earthquake? I don't think Gabite's going to Earthquake next to a Mon who can't take it. So I think this is going to be Chestnut on the left-hand side and then Brick Break into Per Ugly. Return left, perhaps? Annoying. Double up right. Ouch. Popstar Orin, are we going to be dead to moves next turn? Light screen being down now is hype. Let's hope Mochi is dead to things. And that there's a Mon who can come into their slot and take the hits. I don't think Mochi's actually going to be dead to stuff. 37? Nah. I think this is going to be Fire Spin here. Gabite's probably protecting. Does Gabite see any kills into Per Ugly? I mean, into Azu? Nah. I think this is probably swap into either Love Disc. I think Love Disc takes far too much damage. Let's swap into Love Disc because this is a bit of a question mark turn. And then after this, we should have free reign. Cool. Let's Protect 1. Cool. So they're dead. It is now just this Gabite left. now that limitation on earthquaking is gone, so Macargo's maybe a little bit more concerned about existing. Probably like a swap to pork roll in the chestnut slot. Then I'm gonna water pulse. Sweet kiss accuracy confuses the target, single target. I mean, I could rip that. I think I'd rather just get damage down. Plus the fact that this just might be protect. Yeah. And a double protect fail is pretty nice. Beautiful stuff from Kidney Bean. All right, boys, send the house. Nah, okay. Turn that does nothing. Is Kidney Bean dead to straight up anything from Gabite? Nah. We hope for, like, protect fail. Either fail or hurt self? Damn. Double protect hit. Okay. Once more. Triple protect fail. Beautiful. Not guaranteed over yet. Always got to remember about that tricky, tricky veil. Okay. But once more. Snap out, protect. Okay, buddy. Now I'm assuming this guy's dead to some stuff. Don't really have a great swap. I mean, Cherry Coke is... It's like Declaw or Earthquake. I mean, we could maybe go Cherry Coke. They're not straight up dead, though. So I'd rather have... Nah, they're not straight up dead. I'd rather have this. Because, I mean, Water Pulse hit also just picks up the KO. Yeah. Cool. A beautifully clean Mars, if I do say so myself. Kind of rolled Mars. That's really exciting. Like, I don't think I had, like, an incredibly strong team. I'm thinking maybe, like, Azu helps a lot there. Obviously, if we had a Sfeel as well, that would be super helpful. But, yeah, honestly, one of my better Marses. And even more proving my theory that we've got the early game kind of locked down. All right, gamers, I'm going to call it there. A lot of good fights. I mean, getting through the gauntlet, the back-to-back, and all 4 doubles in Valley Windworks, damn good. We might... I don't think we fight Gardenia this week. Because we have to do... There's a lot of fights on the way to the forest, and the forest itself is like a whole stream. But, yeah, I mean, locking down, getting a fight pretty hard. Love to see it. Anyways, gamers, I've been your group pal, Saves Untitled. I hope you had fun. See you tomorrow, same time.